Welcome in everybody to Fantasy Pros. This is the Waiver Wire live stream. It is me, Joey P. Joe P. Zapia. With me, of course, the only guy not on a bye week this week, Derek Brown, D-Bro, the king of bros, and it's all of you hanging out on the FP channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you drop your comments below because you can win the latest giveaway from TrophySmack. It is this bad boy right here, the championship trophy. Look at those plaques on the bottom. You can engrave this forever, pass it around your league, or just keep it in your house. No one's going to know. I won't tell anyone. So TrophySmack is the #1 destination for epic fantasy football trophies, rings, belts, and more. So if you want to win this week's giveaway, drop your comments below, subscribe to the channel, and of course like this video. And don't forget, ring the bell till it goes ding so you never miss a piece of content on the channel. And of course, we can let you know if you are the winner of the big TrophySmack championship trophy. D-Bro, a lot going on here in the world of fantasy football. 6 teams on a bye, lots of injuries. There are going to be some ugly lineups this week. How ugly is it getting for you out there in those waiver wire streets?
Dude, it's getting wild. I mean, between injuries and Superflex formats, I mean, what do we got? Like 3, 4, 5 quarterbacks that might be starting this week in place of injuries. Justin Fields apparently getting benched. Aaron Glenn, that's not going to save your job, homie. But
no,
it's getting wild, dude. It's getting wild. And Mike Evans going out for basically the rest of the regular season. Tez Johnson, Sterling Shepard did get added to the waiver wire column, which is updated and live on fantasypros.com right now.
And the Nico injury last night opens up some discussions as well. So we got Carson Wentz. He's going to be starting this week. Tyrod Taylor starting this week. Andy Dalton starting this week. What could go wrong? Let's get to Chase's question. One of the many super chats we've got. PPR have Jayden Higgins and Burden stashes. Drop one or both. Well, I wouldn't drop Higgins right now. This is the point where I'd actually be wanting to maybe bring him in. I still like Jaylen Noel more personally. I think he is the better ad immediately. But how about for you? Would you want to be dropping either of these guys right now?
I don't want to drop either one of them. I mean, I think that things can turn very quickly in the next 1 to 2 weeks. And both those guys can be flex options.
And don't forget, all the super chats go to the front of the queue. So if you've got super chats, drop them in here. At some point, we will cut them off because we can only guarantee for the first like 15, 20 minutes that we can get to all of them. So if you've got a super chat, now is the time to drop it in the chat. And we will guarantee that we answer it eventually. We will cut them off. And no guarantees, just like life, just like fantasy football. Enzo knows about that. Enzo's our next question here. Enzo's got a question about Monangai, DK, Tez, Washington. Pick 3 to target. Well, Monangai definitely, Tez definitely. I'll let you pick the other one.
DK, no. I'll go with Malik if Waddle's out this week. I mean, he's definitely got more flex appeal.
And it seems like Tua's back at quarterback too. It seems like
lovely. That's
gonna be great.
Great. Things.
Quarterback play is hitting an all-time low this year. Superflex leagues are going to be so gross. There's going to be so many teams that don't have a second quarterback this week. It's going to be amazing.
But Joey, you know who's not struggling? Jackson Dart. QB4.
Jackson Dart's not struggling. I called him Jeff Garcia in the draft process. I stand by that evaluation. He's Jeff Garcia. Jeff Garcia went to a lot of playoff games, folks. And if you give Jeff Garcia Terrell Owens and you give Jackson Dart Malik Neighbors, I think you'll be all right. Just need a new coach. That's all.
Of course, his dating history is also very interesting. If anyone wants to Google
it, isn't it? Yeah, surprisingly so. Yeah, big giant forehead. Keeping it real for all of us with a big giant forehead.
Hey, technically your entire head's a forehead when you're bald, okay?
A forehead and a backhead. It's the whole thing. Half PPR have McConkey, Tet, Addison. For rest of season, do I drop Booty and or Coker for one of the two? Jameson Williams, Keon Coleman, Jayden Higgins, Mike Evans. Forget Evans. I'm not dropping Booty or Coker for. I mean, JMO. I would drop Coker for JMO.
I would drop Coker for JMO,
but not the
Coker. Sadly, was not even a full-time player last week. Carolina doing interesting things.
God, I don't know. They got to win. Floppy Fish down bad at RB. Have Ashton Genty, Charbonnet, Marks, Henderson. Yeah, tough times there. Hot times, baby. Drop Travion Henderson for Monangai, Spears, Gainwell, or Neal. For Monangai, I think I'm all right. I feel like I'm going to regret it, but we need bodies right now.
I mean, at what point are we going to regret it, Joey? Mike Vrabel's not playing Travion Henderson, and Travion Henderson, like I've been saying for the last few weeks, is not breaking tackles even when he's on the field, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Monangai.
Sorry, not waiver advice. Got offered Bucky for Rome. That's okay. We can still do that, Coke Butter. I don't hate it if you have enough wide receiver depth.
Depends on what you need, wide receiver, running back. So
yeah, was thinking about dropping Henderson, but then I was offered Genty and Ladd for Skattebo and Henderson. Do I take it?
To get the Genty side?
Genty side, Genty and Ladd or Skattebo and Henderson.
Yeah,
They got to take
easy,
Genty
quickly,
side.
auto accept, done.
What do you think that offense looks like when the Raiders come out of a bye? Because you're going to have, theoretically, Geno still playing quarterback, I think. Then you're going to have Bowers healthy, maybe Myers healthy. Like, all of a sudden, that looks very different, I feel like.
I feel like it's going to be very different, but I also am not going to rule out that we have a different quarterback under center. Geno has looked horrible.
Yes.
But yeah.
But he also has not a lot to work with either, so.
No, that's fair, but I think like there's also a possibility Myers is gone. So I think we could have Trey Tucker and Jack Besh. Like, I mean, do you think Myers gets traded? They're posturing like he's not, but I think it's possible.
I'd be surprised because
Bowers is definitely going to be healthy. I mean, I think Bowers being healthy, I mean, that's basically their wide receiver one is going to be a huge boost to the offense, though.
All right, Flacco or Dart rest of season. I'm fed up with Goff. Why are you fed up with Goff?
Why are you fed up with Goff?
What's wrong with Goff?
He's been fine, but I mean, I'm not against you picking up Dart, though.
Well, look, you can't play. Like this week, you got to pick up one of these guys. You want Flacco against the Bengals? I'm sorry, Flacco against the Jets, or do you want Jackson Dart this week?
I'll take Flacco.
All right. Next up, we have Abram, Bill, Etienne, or Jaylen Warren rest of season.
God, this could be crazy. I'm actually going to say Jaylen Warren. I mean, he's getting workhorse usage.
I don't disagree. That's another quarterback, too. We're going to have Mariota this week, too. Jayden Daniels ain't playing. I can tell you that right now. He ain't
playing.
When you see the letters MRI, the guy's not playing. Pick 3. Keenan Allen, Pittman, QJ, McConkey, Diggs, or Booty. Rest of season PPR. Who are your top 3 guys in this grouping?
Pittman's in there.
McConkey's in there for me.
McConkey and I think, well, see, for me, it's Pittman, QJ, and Keenan. But if you wanted to put McConkey in there over him, I'm not against it. And if people wanted to put Diggs, I'm not against it. Like, it's after Pittman, it gets kind of muddy for me. Where are you at on those 3, Joey?
I still like McConkey. I like Pittman. And I like Diggs. I don't want to muck around with the secondary guys there too much, especially with Gadsden starting to emerge. And then BTJ, QJ, Keenan Allen, Diggs, McConkey, Flowers, Pittman, or Olave rest of season. I mean, look, if we're doing straight rankings. Look, Abram, if we're doing straight rankings here, the best thing to do is look at like D-Bro's rest of season rankings on FantasyPros, and then you can see where these guys are. Because this is, again, it's a little matchup dependent, it's a little dependent. Like BTJ's not healthy right now, so it's really
we don't even know what his shoulder is.
Right. So, I mean, my top 3 for this grouping is still Pittman, McConkey, and Diggs. So,
Flowers, we don't know when Lamar's coming back. Like Lamar's still not
I was hoping this week, but he wasn't practicing yesterday.
Yeah,
was he up there today or no?
It's all up in the air. Not that I've seen.
All right. Next one here was offered Brees, Charbonnet, and Dart for Henderson and Bucky. Do I take it? Brees, Charbonnet, and Dart for Henderson and Bucky.
Is it?
I'm gonna say
or
pass. I can get Flacco off waivers, so I guess that was the.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's not Superflex then, because Flacco wouldn't be out there.
I don't know, man. Bucky's the best piece in this deal, so I kind of want the Bucky side.
I'll take the Bucky side, assuming that he comes back like this week or next week. Like, yeah, Brees. The hope you have for Brees is that he gets traded somewhere because the Jets are.
Well, the time is ticking away at that. Awesome, Dev. Howdy, bros. Howdy.
What's up, Dev?
Here's the question. Finally, drop KW3 for Charbonnet. You want to do that?
Oh, God.
Well, while you think about that, drop Travion for Benson to stash on IR, and then Monangai, Spears. I want Monangai out of that grouping right now.
Yeah.
And Benson, I'm not holding my breath on. I don't know about the KW3.
Stash on IR, I'm not against that. But yeah, Monangai is straight up over Travion. And yeah, dude, I mean, like, I don't know why this is, but Seattle will not give Kenneth Walker a goal line carry. But it just does not happen.
So do you want to make that drop or what?
Yeah, I'll make the drop.
Gross. I'm so glad I stayed away from that Seattle backfield. I have 0 shares of either of those guys. Hill in 12 leagues. I don't think I have 1 Seattle running back. Pros, please help. 10-team PPR. 3 of the 4 here, or 3 and 4. So we got May, we got Knicks, we got Cook, Hall, Brown. Okay, Nico's hurt now. Team is not producing. I know it's vague, but what would you do? So let's look at this roster. Well, London's a really good asset, but now Nico and Godwin are not going to help you. Travis Hunter's not going to help you this week. He's on a bye. DJ Moore has not been helpful. So you are in a bad spot. Now, Kittle's back. That's great. But, again, it wasn't great this week. So you have May and Knicks. You don't need both of these guys. Knicks' value is at its highest, and there's a lot of QB issues this week. I would float Knicks out there off that incredible 33-point game. See if you could package him and one of these running backs because you do have some running back depth here. That's what I would do. Try to get another wide receiver because you need one desperately. What do you do?
Nixon, Chase Brown. I go hunting for a wide receiver. Take advantage of the big Chase Brown game.
There we go. Let's go to the next question here. Let's go to Jammin. Seems like Travion is below practice squad guys now. Do I drop from Monangai? You drop from Monangai or Brashard Smith. I think that's what you do there.
Done.
Julie's up next here. Help, lost Evans and Nico. Ooh, it was a rough Monday Night Football.
Sorry, Julie.
I'm on Roz on a bye. Oh my God, Julie's just getting kicked all over the place.
I mean, seriously, just get
Keenan and Pittman. Should I pick up Dobbs, Mooney, or Addison?
Dude, Mooney gets the Dolphins secondary this week. I want Mooney.
And then drop Fannin or Otten for Hawkinson. I would drop Otten for Hawkinson.
Drop Fannin for Otten or Hawk. I would drop Fannin for Otten. Dylan Gabriel's not good, man. Ugh.
All right, Alejandro, hi pros. 2 quick waiver questions. One, drop Knight or Tuten for Monangai? Yes.
Either. Just do you have Etienne or do you want the? Yeah, for me it's Knight.
Well, Tuten, I mean they're both on a bye, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which tight end I would drop Tuten. I just feel like Knight has possible.
I would just rather the high end handcuff because if anything happens to Etienne, Tuten's going to be the guy. But yeah.
And then Taylor or Gadsden this week. I'm rolling with Gadsden despite the incredible matchup. I just don't have my faith in the Jets.
I mean, I love the matchup for Gadsden too. So I mean, I'm fine with that, and I feel much better about the quarterbacking play than you do over Tyrod Taylor or whoever's under center.
Starfighter, half PPR 5-2. There you go. Super flex got offered Hall, Garrett Wilson for Swift. We'll be starting Fields or Taylor at QB2. We'll be starting 3 Jets. Ugh, what could go wrong?
Oof, that's
Hall and Garrett Wilson for Swift. I mean, that's a decent.
I mean, I'm fine with Hall and Garrett Wilson for Swift. If you can get that for Swift, hell yeah.
Yeah, but then you got to start all 3 Jets. You got to start Taylor. Look, the
assuming
Bengals defense is terrible. So look, if this.
That's assuming that all 3 Jets stay on your roster too. It's not like you can't continue to make trades.
I don't think Wilson's going to play this week either. So you got to be
I don't think
careful
Wilson's
about that
going to play. But Tyrod's not a bad streaming quarterback or a QB2. Shoot.
Rebecca's up next here. Full PPR, Dart or Caleb Williams.
Dart. One's producing in fantasy and one's not.
Flex Aaron Jones if he's back. They have declared him that he is back practicing today. So, or do you want Golden or Booty?
Dude, I'm just gonna stay in the flames with Booty. Like Aaron Jones, we don't know what his workload's gonna look like.
I'm fine with that. Waiver pickup: Travis Hunter or Tez Johnson. I think Hunter.
Yeah,
I like both of them.
Junior, if the shoulder stuff is bad, yeah, it's Hunter.
All right, next up, drop Gainwell from Monangai. Yes, 100%.
Done.
Easiest question we're gonna get all day. Okay. Next up here, we've got Steven with a PH. Hey pros, sit please. It's a tough decision for a parent to make, right? The PH or the V.
Yeah, it's
kind of dictates what kind of Steven they're going to be the rest of their lives.
Or Stephen or Steven.
Steven or Stephen.
Or just Steve.
Like one's going to like 4-year college, the other guy's going to community college. I feel like. Well, PH is definitely a little more elitist. I feel like, right?
Steph savvy. Like, are you a lawyer? What are we doing here? Or history?
I know he's very well dressed too.
Yeah,
Steven's very well dressed. 2 wide receivers, 2 RB and a flex. Have Olave, Ayomanor, Jennings, Diggs, McMillan, Pearsall, Etienne, Dowdle, Mason, Hall. So let's see, 2 RBs that are able. I can't play Etienne this week, so I'm playing Dowdle. I'm playing Mason. Agreed.
And
we have no choice there. 2 wide receivers rather. Excuse me.
Boy.
Play Olave and Tet, and then Diggs at the flex.
The Saints, yeah, you're playing Olave and
unless you want to play Hall with the flex. I don't know if you want to do that.
I'm fine playing Hall with the flex. I mean, it's the Bengals.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Michael. Hey y'all, howdy. Should I trade away George Pickens for Keenan Allen? No. I don't like that at all. No. Also need a QB this week for Goff on a bye. Daniel's hurt. Flacco or Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones.
Either's fine, but Daniel Jones probably a little bit higher there.
Yeah.
Messer Grimm, hey y'all, howdy. Went from 0-4 to 3-4. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Stay in
You never throw in the towel. That's what you do. Yeah. Rebecca, should I drop Caleb Williams for Flacco?
Sure. One is producing fantasy points and one is not.
If yes, Dart or Flacco this week?
I
like Flacco against the Jets.
I like Flacco against the Jets, yeah. Slightly.
Nobody can stop.
Dude, like, how do we
whatever.
At this point?
Sauce Gardner's great and all, but he can't stop Jamar Chase.
No.
And T. Higgins. You got to stop both those
guys. Jamar Chase gets 75 targets in a game. I mean, nobody's stopping that.
It's Papitino. Is Judkins a good hold rest of season? Of course. Trade Ladd for Rome. Who would you rather have rest of season, Ladd or Rome? I'd rather have Ladd still.
I'd rather Rome, but
I think it's
only because I still have faith. Joey, like if Caleb still continues to play the way he's playing, are we going to see Tyson Bagent at some point this year? I still
not when they're winning games where he's sitting out in the fourth quarter. Okay. No, they've got to lose games for that to happen.
If they lose some games.
Yeah, but what's that schedule? Give me the schedule and I'll answer that question.
I'll pull it up.
Kobe Hunter, trade Genty for AJ Brown and AJ Brown for Bijan. Excuse me, Genty and AJ Brown for Bijan. Hey, look, as long as you got some wide receiver depth there, I'm doing this.
For the depth hurt, then yeah, I mean, sure, Bijan's the number one player in all of fantasy. He's awesome.
Well, Jonathan Taylor might have something to say about that. He's got 10 touchdowns.
Bijan's gonna go 1K and 1K, buddy.
Probably. I love Bijan. And you know me, I'm an OG Bijan guy from Texas days. I need QB help big time. How much FAAB should I spend on Flacco tonight? I don't feel good about starting Fields. Well, you can't start Fields. So he ain't starting, Chris. So I would say be aggressive because this week, especially with the bye weeks, you're missing Goff. Obviously, no Kyler Murray, which means no Brissett. No Trevor Lawrence. Like, it's just gross. It's a bad week to have to do this. So be aggressive on Flacco because you have competition.
All right. Bears remain on schedule, Joey. Ravens, Bengals, so he keeps the job there. Giants is the Vikings. He gets the Vikings and the Steelers and the Eagles back to back to back. Does he make it out of that triumvirate? Then he gets the Packers after that. Does Caleb make it out of that 4-pack of games?
All right, so we got Baltimore, Cincinnati, New York, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia.
I don't know if he makes it out of those 4 games, dude. And then he gets the Browns and the Packers.
I think he does. And then by the time you get to Philadelphia and Green Bay, like that's where it goes. To me, it goes sideways when you start to get to Pennsylvania. When you get to Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, like that's a little like, well,
I know. It's like,
that one, and then Green Bay in week 14 is the real dicey one. Like that's the one that scares me the most because it's in division. Like if he doesn't play well against those 2 PA teams, you got to really start questioning yourself. Do you want to throw him to the Wolves against Green Bay at Green Bay, no less?
Yep.
But then the rest of and then they get Green Bay twice in 3 weeks. By the way.
Yep.
So I think at some point we see him. I do.
Stash Bajan in Superflex leagues, just saying.
All right, let's get to Angela's question here. Is Henderson droppable? What the hell is happening with the New England backfield? Henderson was super hyped. Angela, guy looked great in preseason. All we heard was how great he is in pass pro, all this wonderful stuff. He looked electric. I don't know what it is. All I can say to you is if Monangai's out there, if Rashard Smith's out there, if something that can help you more this week, you take it. It sucks because then there's still that possibility that when we turn the page here in 2 weeks, that he is all of a sudden now more involved. But right now, it's the Ramondre Stevenson show, Angela, and I hate it as a Patriots fan. I don't understand.
I don't see it changing, man. Like let's just say the horrible run out for Ramondre has already happened, right? Like he has fumbled, and tried to fumble away the job, and Mike Vrabel says, "Yeah, but those fumbles are really other people's problems. Let's give him the ball."
Yeah. Sean's up next. That's another one too. As a parent, you got to figure out Sean, like SEAN, where you might go to juvenile hall, or SHAWN, where you become a surfer. It's one of those two. Full PPR, McBride or Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry, and Bill. That's a big haul.
I think it's a good haul. Yeah.
If you're 2 and 5, McBride's on a bye this week. Go use the bodies because you can play all 3 of those guys this week.
Yep.
Can I have Mariota and Andy Dalton this week? Well, how many unders can I bet this week?
Maybe 2, Bubba. To Kirk Cousins.
Mr. Brown, how many unders can I bet this week?
All? That number does not exist, Joey.
Oh, my God. Let's go to James' question here.
Anderson right now.
Sorry, they're beans. Sell or hold Odunze. Guys, somebody spite dropped Odunze, I saw. Somebody was talking about in the league. Somebody sent me. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. People are nuts. Dude. Guys, he had a bad game. He's been great. Stop.
And again, look, Caleb continues to suck.
Hold him. Hold it. Or better yet, go trade from other places.
Trade him. If you don't like him, trade him. He's still got good enough trade.
I got to go send out some Rome deals after the show.
Apparently. Lots of Rome deals, and a lot of people are...
Here's another one. Angelo.
So far has been Rome and Trevion. People are mad, Joey. People are
Bowers mad. For Odunze. What side do you want to be on?
Bowers.
Rest of the season, Mason Taylor or Gadsden. I like Gadsden. He actually has a quarterback.
Dude, he is getting so much usage. And I know Patty and I had talked about this on the waiver wire show, but like the Chargers are going to keep chucking the damn ball, dude. They're going to keep throwing, okay?
I'm old enough to remember his dad. That's how old I am.
Same.
Start Dart or Hurts? You got to start Hurts.
Oh, it hurts.
Guys.
Come on. We're getting too cute here.
Worthy or Keenan Allen? That one's. I want Worthy in that game. That game's going to
playing Commanders. Yeah, I want Worthy.
Team total in that game for the Chiefs has got to be 28.
He's also due for a big game, man. He's at.
I even looked at it. But if it's not 28.5, I'd be crazy. Like that's what I would set it at. I don't know, Seth, if you want to check. What's the team total?
Oh, they got to be top 5. They got to be top 5.
It's got to be 27.5, 28.5.
Yeah, they got to be top 3 and imply team total.
Dylan Carver, would you trade BTJ and Dobbins for London and Aaron Jones? Yes, I would. I want London.
I'm fine with that.
I want London. I think Aaron Jones can do enough of that offense.
Something besides Aaron Jones is my only thing.
Yeah, you know what?
Something else.
Here's the thing. My biggest fear of Aaron Jones was playing a full season, and look, we're already past that.
Fair.
So let's just take it for what it is now.
He'll have flex value, at least in PPR.
Yeah. With Laporta on a bye, who do you pick up? Otten, Gadsden, Johnson, Kincaid. It's Gadsden.
And if you were reading the waiver wire article, you'd already have him.
That's right. Who do I drop? Terry, Debo, or Vidal? You can't drop Terry or Debo.
None of those. You can't drop any of those.
No.
No.
You can't drop Laporta either. You're in a bind here. You got to drop somebody else.
There got to be somebody else at the bottom of the roster.
Howdy, I'm desperate, and I have Barkley and Woody Marks. Do I go for Ramondre or Monangai or neither?
Ramondre. I mean, he is an RB2. Drop Woody for Ramondre. That's easy.
He's averaging 3.2 yards per carry, right?
And Mike Vrabel doesn't care.
Yeah. I wore my Mike Vrabel vest yesterday.
Did you?
I was still on a high from Sunday.
Marty McFly?
Yeah, I had like my red vest under my Patriot shirt. It was great. Over my Patriot shirt, I said,
Vrabel
that would be weird.
Jack, dude. Like Vrabel looks like he could throw the pass.
Vrabel can still go out there and take a couple.
Yeah, dude. Like he
can take a couple reps.
He looks like he could still go hit some people today.
But look, this is what the NFL is, and you have to have these two things if you're going to win the NFL: coach and quarterback. Coach and quarterback.
Yep.
You know, if you don't have those two things, you cannot win consistently in the NFL.
Neem's got neither.
And right now, the Patriots have both. Dennis, trade JCM, Caleb, George, London, Harrison for Dak, Olave, Javante, and Flowers.
I want the Dak side pretty badly.
London's a lot to give up, but I agree with him. I want the Dak side.
Anything, dude. I want
Dak is such an upgrade over Caleb, and Javante is a nice upgrade over JCM. Flowers and Olave will be decent. They're not London, but they'll be decent. My other wide receivers are Lamb. Oh, you got Lamb anyway? That's fine.
Dude, if you bought into the Dallas offense heavy in drafts this year, you are quite happy. Like all the parts.
Do you even make this trade though? Like they've got Lamb, they've got Sutton, they've got Gibbs. So right now they have Lamb and London and Sutton. That's a pretty good grouping. But I guess Caleb's hurting you at QB. So
yeah, I mean, I would still get the Dak side. It's an upgrade for your team, big time.
All right. I know the total for the game is 47.5 of the Chiefs, but I got to think that the Chiefs account for a good 20,
especially with Mariota. I'd be very curious what the spread is on that game.
James Paul, keep or drop Cup or Pearsall? You're
keeping Pearsall. I mean,
keep Pearsall, cut Cup. He's not playing this week anyway. He's on a bye. Chris, I need a QB big time. How much FAAB should I spend on Flacco tonight? Again, you got to be aggressive. I don't feel good about starting Fields. You can't start Fields. So
he's not starting.
Actually, I think we took that question. He got twice in there.
15%, I think is what I said.
Have JT and have nothing else. Currently 6-1. There you go. That's why JT.
I mean, JT's just carrying.
Should I trade away JT for 2 or 3 players, or just hold tight?
You hold JT.
It's hard to say without knowing with the rest of the roster, but I don't think you could.
I would not trade JT away. Like this is one of those cases where you just you fill your bench with handcuffs, and the next injury maybe you get the dice roll, and you have an RB2.
All right, I forgot. Is Franklin worth it?
Yeah,
I had Evans desperate for part. Yeah, I mean it's fine. I'm not excited about
Dallas Cowboys, baby. They provide. Yes.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I have BTJ. How much FAAB should I spend on Travis Hunter? Currently have Nico, London, and Pittman in a 12-team PPR.
$12.
I think you're gonna need 15. Well, here's the good part: is he can't play this week, so you might be able to sneak it for a little less. But
yeah,
I think it's gotta
I'm
be
just
15.
not overspending, man. Hunter's not looked great to this point. He had one good game.
He isn't, but you know what? Like, volume is king, right?
Yeah,
he's gonna get volume. Drop Knight for Monangai. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Done.
Let's live in the now. Good afternoon, fellas. I have Jefferson, Puka, Myers, Coker, and Golden. Should I drop Coker or Myers for Tez Johnson and Mooney? I would drop Coker for Myers in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well, it's drop Coker or Myers for Tez, and yeah. But
I'm sorry. I would drop Coker for
Mooney.
Tez Johnson in a heartbeat.
I would drop Coker for Mooney because I love the matchup this week. You need a flex play.
All right. Next up here we have Evan. Howdy, gents. Pickens. Howdy. Pickens, London, Jefferson, Igbuka, QJ, Ertz, or Fannin for tight end?
Ertz.
Who do you want to bench in that first grouping here? I think it's QJ and Vidal, the odd man out for me. Just by default.
Yeah, by default. And
would you pick up Gadsden over any of those guys?
Dude,
yes, safe to drop Waller for Gadsden or drop Fannin for Gadsden and play Gadsden over Ertz if you get him.
Dude, honestly, drop Fannin and Waller and pick up Gadsden and somebody else.
How much FAAB on Monangai or Brashard Smith? I think it's going to take a good 10 to get either.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the 12 to 15 range for both.
Okay.
And dang it, Joey, like that was the one week you talked about like dropping guys. I drop Brashard Smith everywhere, and this is what happens. I cap him for 6 weeks.
I know.
It happens. Now I got to go pay for it.
By the way, the team total is 29.5. 29.5 for the Chiefs.
I mean, that's even more festive.
Play all your Chiefs. All of them. Also, play over at Hard Rock Bet. That's the place where you need to go betting right now. So right now, if you make your first deposit at Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook, when you download the app, $5 bet that you win get you $150 in bonus bets. And today's show is brought to you by Hard Rock Bet. On Hard Rock Bet, you don't have to wait for week 8 to kick off. There is always action going on, and you haven't tried yet. Now is the perfect time. There's new promos dropping every day. So if you're listening later, just open the app, check out what they've got going on, and download the Hard Rock Bet app today to make your first deposit because, well, there's always a chance. We got NBA, we got World Series starting, we got lots of things going on. Oh, yeah, and Thursday Night Football around the corner. All right, let's go to Pierre Coffey's question here. Chase on squad? Chase on squad.
Coffee this morning.
Is now Saquon, Omarion, Marks, Jamar. Week at RB, is Kyle M. or Gadsden at flex worthy of my number 1 waiver spot? Yes, both are on this roster. Since you have McBride, it's definitely Monangai for me.
Oh, well, yeah, but McBride's out for the week, so he needs a tight end starter. But I mean,
yeah, but there's other streamers at tight end that can live with.
But still, you are thinner at running back. I agree with Kyle.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
all right. MP, drop Harvey for Brashard Smith or Monangai.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Which one?
Monangai over Smith.
Yeah. Drop Spears for Monangai. Also have Swift, Genty, Skattebo, Dowdle.
If you need a flex play this week, if you want to still play the high end upside, it would be Spears over Monangai because if Pollard gets traded, but it depends on how you want to play it.
Next up here is Zahir. Drop Njoku for Monangai.
Done.
Yes. There you go.
Oh, can you answer it as Uncle Joey?
Oh. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. We can make that happen.
He's got to get in character. Hold on, the creative process.
What are you, stupid? Why are you keeping David Njoku? What's your problem? What do you got, a problem? What's the matter with you? Go pick up Monangai. Don't you know he's Italian? His last name ends in a vowel. Don't you know this already? What's the matter with you, huh? Get out of here. All right. I look good in this hat. I was born to wear this kind of hat.
I was going to say, like, every time I've come up to your house, you've never worn that hat.
Thank you. Try to feel. I'll be here all week.
Yeah.
No, it's a good hat for me. I just got one of those faces. You know, I look good in fedoras, too. I've just got one of those, like, mob faces. There's nothing I can do about it. I just have to embrace it. This is what it is.
Don't make him mad. Like him when he's angry.
I think I'm going to do another one.
I can't
Coke, butter, cheese. These are all the things that I got arrested for. All right, sell or hold Devonta Smith? If sell, which player should I target?
Hold.
Well, certainly. I mean, what do you do? He had one big play, but that's enough, right? That's all you need. You know what's funny? I was going to ask you, when you traded me Geno, I was going to ask you for Flacco instead, because I figured, I was like, man, maybe Flacco, I catch lightning in a bottle or something like that, and I'm regretting it. I wish I asked for Flacco instead. Especially after this week.
Yeah, well, lots of moves we wish we would have made.
I know, right? Thoughts on Kittle? Just traded Ferguson for Kittle and Dart. Well, that's a great trade. So
I mean, I'm not against that. So yeah.
I need a QB and I had Fields.
I mean, better days ahead for Kittle. It's the first game back, man. Like,
Yeah. Rebecca, question here: Mooney or Booty? Booty.
Mooney.
Booty.
Dolphins
Booty.
for pride. Dolphins for pride.
Yeah, the offense provides for Booty too. H13 Productions here. Got offer Quentin Johnson for Addison.
Yeah, I want QJ.
I
just don't think
QJ
he's fully
too.
healthy. I want QJ.
Man, the JJ
People
McCarthy saga.
QJ.
This is going to be a very weird offseason, by the way, for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if they're going to have an answer about McCarthy. They're going to have to bring in a veteran.
I think McCarthy's going to come back, man. I think they're waiting until he's fully healthy. I just don't think he's fully healthy yet. Short week.
Kittle's back. I'm looking to upgrade at RB. Would you go after Chase Brown and Kincaid, full PPR, 2 flex premium? 2 tight end premium, excuse me.
I don't want to go trading for Dalton Kincaid. Now he's banged up and he's been a part-time player. Nah, I don't want to trade for him. I'm not disagreeing trading Kittle away, but for that return, it's kind of
yeah. I mean, if Gadsden's out there, why don't you just pick up Gadsden?
Or go take one of your high-end running backs and just lump Kittle with him and go get like Bijan or get to the top of the mountain there.
That's a great question. Thoughts on Jamar Chase repeating Triple Crown? Well, I'll tell you what, man. As wide receivers continue to go down at a record pace here, it's not impossible.
I'm kind of curious where he sits in all of that right now. I'm going to go look.
After the last 2 weeks.
I know.
Where does he sit on that?
I don't know. I'm looking right now.
Stats, receiving. He can't be number 1.
He is leading the league in receptions. He is second, but it's a decent margin. Like,
yeah,
dude, he's
Jackson
almost
Smith
200.
819.
Dude, he's
Jamar Chase is at
200
629
receiving yards behind Jason.
And he's 2 touchdowns behind Amon-Ra. So he can get to receptions, and it's the yardage is going to be tricky. But you know what? I mean, this is like one Joe Flacco game this week, right?
Okay, so tell me what secondary. Okay, here's the remaining schedule. So the Jets. Okay, you're worried about Saul's shadow, but after that, Bears, Steelers, Patriots, Ravens, Bills, Ravens, Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. That's not imposing.
Oh no, there's plenty of opportunity here.
Plenty of opportunity.
Yeah, and look, JSN can't score any this week. He's on a bye, so that was wild last night with the referee protecting him.
Find it.
That was wild.
Oh yeah,
last night.
Well, yeah, dude, that was
never seen anything like that before.
It was glorious. Have you seen any of the cut ups of the videos? And it's like they have like Celine Dion and like Sarah McLachlan like songs over the video of like the referee bumping in there and like, no, you will not.
No, please, he's mine. Would you drop JMO for a booty?
No,
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I'm not doing that.
I mean, you can't play him this week anyway.
The same player, so it just depends on which one you like more.
I don't know. Booty's got more touchdowns than Williams, or maybe they're tied now. Chase, just to thank you, D-Bro. Alec Pierce won the week for me.
Yes, baby, the primer.
Thanks for the Sunday morning advice. There you go. I'm Gucci. You Polo. Drop Fannin or Pitts for Gadsden. Fannin.
I'm surprised you didn't answer that with a little more gusto.
Yeah, I've seen it before. Saquon, Dynasty 4 and 3. Sell or hold? Sell.
Easy sell.
Yeah, well, you should have sold when I told you to, which is in the offseason. You imagine how many draft picks you would have gotten for Saquon Barkley?
2 firsts, probably.
Oh my God, you could have gotten now. You got moon in the stars. You got players and picks and the whole thing.
If you can get it.
So nobody wants to trade players when they're at their peak because it's hard. It hurts. It hurts.
The
data doesn't lie, man. And once again, he has been lackluster, as Uncle Joey told you he would be. Start 2, Golden, Tet, or Worthy. He's too busy playing golf and doing commercials. Bad commercials, too. He's on some terrible-ass commercials.
Got some really bad commercials, yeah.
Tet and Worthy. He's got that one as a car insurance commercial, whatever. Oh, it's awful. I don't know if it plays by you or if it's a local one here. It's
got to be a local one. I haven't seen that one. I've seen some bad commercials with him in it.
Oh, it's
but
bad.
Not that one.
Full PPR. Who can I trade up for at wide receiver? It's been way weak point all year, and I'm sick of it. Trade Nico, Chase Brown, and Kincaid for who? Well, nobody's taking Nico now. He's hurt, so I don't know.
Well,
what could you get for Nico, Chase Brown, and Kincaid?
I'm looking at rest of season rankings.
Rest of season wide receivers. Can you get AJ Brown for that? Maybe.
Yeah, you probably can. I think if you're asking for AJ, you probably can get AJ in like a small plus. But
I would take Rushy Rice back for that, which I know it sounds like a hot take, but I don't think it is.
Okay, how about 2 underrated guys? Now the production is there, but the name value, like you can get both these guys in probably a plus. Would you take Cortland Sutton in a small plus? And
I knew Sutton was going to be.
Michael Pittman in a small plus. They're both producing as
depending on the plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome Dev lost Bryce. Get Dalton or wait. No, don't wait because high ankle sprains
Dalton.
weeks.
Yep.
Weeks.
Get Dalton.
Second
and
part
look,
of early.
if Dalton wins a few games, he might not let go of that job. And the Carolina Panthers would be better for it.
Second part of the earlier question. These guys are have Genty, Judkins, Worthy, or go with no tight end. Well, you can't go with no tight end.
You can't go with no tight end, dude.
You can't do that, Robbie. You got to figure that out. Next is here. Drop Isaiah Bond for Brian Robinson Jr. or Dart. Oh, I'm sorry. Or Brian Robinson Jr. for Dart.
Well, yeah,
Bond
either.
For Dart.
Both.
Bond first.
Bond
first because CMC still leads the league in touches.
Yeah,
and
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
H13 again. 8 and 6 is my 12-team PPR tight end premium. Have Kelsey, Andrews, and Otten. Which tight end is most tradable? Kelsey's the only one that has value.
Chiefs, the way that they're going. Yeah, Andrews, dude, he's also like close to droppable. He's been terrible.
I know. I just don't want to trade Kelsey this week with that matchup. All hands
like,
on
would
deck.
you take? Okay, rest of the season. Are you taking Gadsden over Andrews and Otten? I am
over Andrews and Otten yet, but yeah. I don't think at a tight end premium you're going to get him. He's probably gone already.
Oh, he's probably gone. Yep.
Tyler, Keenan Allen on Thursday Night Football versus Minnesota or Wan'Dale Robinson versus Philadelphia. Keenan 0.
Dude, coming off that game, how can you not play him?
Warren, Pearsall, Jones for Bowers and Skattebo. I want Bowers and Skattebo.
I want Bowers and Skattebo. Bowers is going to come back healthy off the bye.
Woody for Caleb. Need a quarterback. All right.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
That's fine.
I mean, you don't feel
I don't know why
like
this
Caleb,
week. Why don't you just pick up Flacco off the waiver wire?
Yeah, why don't you pick up Flacco or if Dart's still out there? Or, I mean, hell, like, there's a lot
gotta
of...
be somebody
else.
JCM, Sutton, Jones, Warren for Bijan. Sure. Just give me Bijan as long as you can weather this storm.
If you can handle that HF, sure. I mean...
All right, we have officially answered all of the super chats. There we go. So we are good. We got all our guarantees in. Here's one from Aha. Pacheco is on the waiver wire. Do I snatch him up and drop Travion Henderson? I mean,
you don't snatch him up. I'd rather Henderson lottery ticket or what we're getting.
I'd rather Henderson too. Thanks, Rush. Appreciate you loving the show. We love doing the show. Mooney is on my waiver. Should I pick him up and drop Godwin? Probably.
Yep. Done. Dude, I don't think we see a healthy version of Godwin the rest of the season.
I don't, but you know what? I think Tez and Igbuka can get it done. I just think I gotta give credit where credit is due. The Lions played great defense again last night.
They were so good.
They had Kelvin Shepard had the best plan I've seen in a long time against Lamar Jackson earlier this year in that game. It was stunning. It was a great game plan. The way they contained him, the way they kind of corralled him in, even on ones where he should have run, he didn't run because he had been pressured from so many different spots.
Morton has been good on the offensive side over the last weeks too, dude.
Yeah,
coordinators have been good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I really had severe concerns about that, but Shepard did a great job last night against Baker Mayfield too. Drop Love for Dart.
Done.
Yeah, I get it.
Love is not, dude. The Packers offense. They just.
I know.
I hate that offense so much. I hate that offense.
It's the Lions division. It really is.
So freaking gross.
Drop Ridley for Monangai.
Done.
I'm okay with that.
Really hasn't been good even when he's been on the field.
Drop Mooney for Gadsden. Yes.
If you need a tight end, sure.
Yeah. Should I drop Knight for Booty?
I'm fine with it. If you need a flex play this week, Knight ain't helping you.
Are we ever going to get any of these guys again to play for the Washington Commanders at wide receiver? I mean, jeez.
Dude.
You know, and the McLaurin thing it's like how many times do we have to watch the same show over and over again? When these guys hold out, they get injured at some point, and then they don't have their normal offseason. They don't have the routine. And it becomes a lost season. We see it every time.
Yep.
Every time. Like,
you're not wrong. And then
Ricky
the other
and
thing
Tet
about it is the regression.
Oh, look at this one. This is a sexy question. Ricky and Tet for Saquon.
I want the Ricky side.
I gotta tell you, I want the Saquon side here. I want running backs. Even though Saquon is not, I'm not enamored of. Look, Ricky has not been able to get back on the field. Tet has bad quarterback play.
I gotta look at it, man. Like I kind of feel like Saquon probably has not produced even how we are thinking right now. Like where does he sit right now? He is RB. Oh, he's RB 18 in fantasy points per game. That's higher than I thought he was going to be honest.
I would take him. Drop Golden for Tez.
Sure. Golden has been useless in fantasy this year.
Tez has a lot. I mean, you picked up Tez last week. Now you're very happy because you got him cheap. Drop Pearsall for Pittman.
Sure. Done.
God, this schedule couldn't come at a better time for the Bucks, too. They got the Saints and then a bye. They need it in the worst way right
They
now.
need it. They need
They
their
need a break.
entire roster needs it. Baker's banged up too.
Mhm.
I mean, he was limping all over
Coker,
the place last
drop
night.
Coker for A.O. Manor.
Sure. I mean, it's what, man.
I don't want to do that yet. I want to see him with Dalton with a week to prepare.
I mean, I want to see him in a full-time role. I just don't know what Canales is doing over there.
Drop Bourne or Troy Franklin or Tez.
Sure.
For Troy Franklin
either.
or Tez.
I mean, if Franklin, if
Yeah.
you need a flex for this week.
Yeah, I like Tez better long term, but that's fair. Any of them. Should I drop Caleb Williams and pick up Dart? Yes.
Done. One
Yes.
is scoring fantasy points and one is not.
That is facts. Defense: Pittsburgh, Houston, Indy this week.
Versus Tennessee. Oh, yeah, baby. Cam Ward.
All
provides.
the Indy this week.
God,
That's
these
the
plays
one.
are bad.
Ryan, PPR, Derek Henry is up for a trade. I have JCM,
Oh.
London, BTJ, Rashad White, Jordan Mason, Charbonnet, blah, blah, blah. Who should I offer? Anybody but London. That's my answer.
Bill and Mason, Bill and Charbs. Bro, I'd start with Bill and Charbs.
I don't know if that's enough. I think
I don't
Bill
know
and
if it's enough, but Charbs scored.
I think Bill and Tet's what's going to have to get it done. I do it.
Yeah,
I do it.
Or
Look,
if you give
Tet's
somebody the lottery
talented, but
ticket to BTJ, if you could sell
you can
that
only be
to somebody.
look with subpar quarterback play. You can only do so much. That's just the way it is right now.
Yep, BTJ says
Nick,
that.
drop Ridley for Monangai. Yep.
Done.
Yep. There we go. Here's one from Dinesh. Drop Hunter Henry for Juwan, Mason Taylor, Theo Johnson.
For
I don't wanna
Mason.
do that.
For Mason, I would. Yeah, for this week.
That's fair. All right. Drop Henderson for Monangai. Yeah, we're
Done.
already on board with that one. We don't love it, but
Done.
it is what it is. If he says no, what about Nico for Barkley? I have
fine with
Emeka,
that.
Tet, Ricky, Myers, Mooney, and only Brees and Rico Dowdle as my
I'm
RBs.
down.
Yeah,
I'm down with that. Dude, Nico has been such a disappointment this year. The Houston offense is broken. Like, I don't know how anybody could watch that offense last night and think that Nick Caley is a good offensive coordinator. God dang it, he stinks.
I want to look at the draft rankings, if I may, for a moment.
Absolutely stinks.
So Jamar Chase was the one. He's been resurrected. He's fine. Bijan was the 2. He's been all world. After that, Saquon, as you said, RB18. He was drafted as RB2.
Well,
Jefferson, look, it's not all his fault, but it is what it is at this
fault.
point. It's frustrating. Jameer Gibbs has been good. CeeDee Lamb finally back, but it's frustrating because he missed time. Derrick Henry, obviously, been frustrating.
Yep.
This isn't standard, actually. Let me move to half PPR to get these a little bit better. So Malik Neighbors was after Jefferson at 7.
Golly.
Out for the year. Nico Collins is hurt. Christian McCaffrey has been very good, but again, leading the league in touches
lot of
by
volume.
30-something. Very scary.
Dude, he
Number
looked good
10.
running the ball this week, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, sure,
They-
because Kittle's another blocker. So all of a
Well,
sudden they got
yeah,
a
but they
blocker
also
in there.
changed up the run game scheme. They scrapped the outside zone crap and went gap and got him downhill. Looked a lot better.
Yeah. Amon-Ra 10's been great. Derrick Henry at 11 has been obviously disappointing. Puka is now hurt at 12. Brian Thomas is hurt. Genty's been up and down. Drake London has been up and down. Jonathan Taylor at 16 has been the pick of the year.
Yeah.
That's it. He's been, if you have Jonathan Taylor, if you got him in the second round, you are loving life. And if you have somehow him and Christian McCaffrey, like, could you imagine how good that team is right now?
To this point, at ADP, I mean, considering ADP value, are we like Cam Skattebo or Javonte Williams was probably the ADP winner of the year so far? Or
Javonte. And you know what? It's something we talked about, and Fitzy was really, I think, leading the charge on this more than anybody. I liked, but I didn't indulge
Dude,
enough.
I love Javonte.
You liked him, but Fitzy, I always feel like, was the guy that was really like, hey, he's got no competition. And it was like, well, I know, I just, last year was so bad. I just kind of was concerned about that. But it just goes to show you the right ecosystem is everything. Adam, Caleb, A-Rod, Joe, F, Dart, rank them rest of the season. So
Dart, Flacco, Caleb, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron. Next up here is Adrian Elias, Franklin or Ramondre Stevenson in flex. I want Stevenson. Far more touchdown equity. I think you got to play that game there as much as you can. Next one here is Quincy. Quincy's question is lost JD5
Bro,
7-0.
7-0 with the way this season has gone is really
That's amazing.
impressive.
Trade
Like
night
a bow,
Achane,
Quincy.
NT Higgins for Lamar and Skattebo. I still have Kraft, Rice, Sutton, Garrett Wilson, Egbuka, CMC. Oh, you could pull this off.
You could pull this off. I'm fine with this. Yep.
Getting out of Achane now is interesting. I don't like getting out of Higgins, But Lamar and Skattebo,
Dude, Skattebo's been so
who's their QB right now?
It was JD5.
Oh, it was
I guess.
JD5. Yeah, but he's going to come back. It's a 10-team
Yeah,
league.
but
I think I
he's
keep
been
Achane and
great
Higgins.
when he's been on the field, man. I don't know.
I get this, Quincy,
But
I think I wouldn't, because to me, you just look. It's a 10-team league.
Well, it's a
There's all
10-team
these
league too. Like
quarterbacks
the
on
onesie
the 1
positions can push you over the top. So having JD5 and Lamar every week to sit there and kind of mull between is a good thing, I think.
Yeah, but then you got to turn on and deal with JD in a couple weeks too. Like, I don't know.
That's fine.
I'm not saying it's going to break your season. I'm just saying I don't think it's necessary. I get it.
I think the Miami
league,
Dolphins are just a dumpster fire too. Like,
I'm just worried about Lamar. Like, if we don't get Lamar this week, well, when are we getting him? How long do we have to wait?
That's fair.
Trade Jefferson, Mason, Montgomery, and Diggs for Jacobs, Adams, Zay, Fannin, and Aaron Jones. Getting the Jacobs side. I don't like dealing Jefferson, so I'm a no.
No, and I think you're giving up the best side of the No, I'm doing that.
Should I just drop Fields? I have Kyler and Flacco. Yes.
I mean, fine. Why don't you drop Kyler too?
Bye-bye.
He sucks.
I lost Daniels. He can't play him anyway this week. I lost Daniels, Trevor, Flacco. Lost Daniels?
Oh, he lost Daniels, so he's asking.
Trevor, Flacco, Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Flacco, because he's the only one that's playing this week.
And T-Law's on a bye.
I think we get Purdy back this week too, but then again,
the last I saw, I don't think Purdy plays this week, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, Mac Jones window, baby. Just keep pushing it. First and second round picks, 2026 for Amon-Ra, Kyron Williams, and Judkins. My current record is 2-5.
Wait, you're
getting 2026 first and second. No, they're getting a first and second for Amon-Ra, Kyron Williams, and Quinshon. That's not
enough back. That's not enough back for all those players. Like
Absolutely
each one
not.
of those is worth for a first.
Listen, Debro will find this out eventually, but I'm not in love with the 2026 college football class so far.
From what I've gathered so far, the quarterback class, which was supposed to be amazing, is kind of looking very, very suspect.
It's looking a very mid right now. And outside the kid from Ohio State, there's not a lot else that I think is just lockdown stuff. So I'm trying to trade away 2026 picks for talent. That's what I'm trying to do.
Or get into the 27 class.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Next up here, I can't click on the questions, Seth. Something's happened on the StreamYard. I don't know what's going on. So, Seth, if you could bring up some questions for me, that would be killer. StreamYard has died on me. I don't know what's going on. I've never had that happen before.
StreamYard had a brain fart.
I guess there it is. Next week, Hurts on a bye. Stream Dart next week. Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Dart's a top 5 QB since he's been a starter.
What do you think that game looks like? Eagles and Giants, the rematch.
So I think it's going to be different.
I think the Giants cover.
I think the Giants cover, but I also think the Eagles definitely look a lot better in the sense of Quinyon's not going to go out in the middle of that game. Carter's going to play. I think the Eagles are going to look better. And then Patullo finally did some smart things last week. I'm not saying he's good, but at least he did some smart things last week. So,
all right. Don't forget, everybody, if you need more help with all of your fantasy football questions about waiver wire, go to Waiver Central right now, one of the many tools over at Fantasy Pros. Sync your leagues for free. Go to fantasypros.com/Waiver Central, or just download the app. All the kids love the good app, Waiver Central. Get team-specific expert Waiver Central advice, who to add, who to drop. Make all your moves. Don't pick up Hollywood Brown. There you go. That's a little bit of extra Waiver Central for you right now over on Fantasy Pros. Sync your leagues for free. All right, next question up here. Drop Dowdle or White for Monangai, Vidal, Stevenson.
No, I don't want. Well,
White is interesting.
I would drop White for Stevenson. Him or Vidal.
He's probably but Stevenson's probably the longest term guy, which is depressing.
Yeah, I'm not dropping
more
Rico,
this week though. Who helps you more this week of those three?
Probably White.
I mean, it's kind of early to drop White too against.
I don't think Bucky's going to play this week, so I think it's going to be White.
No, and White plays New Orleans, so I think you probably just hold for one more week. I think you
just hold.
Unless White is not playing at all for you and you're trying to look ahead, in which case probably Stevenson, gross. All right, Rico, Spears, Pearsall, Fannin for McBride. So here's a bunch of stuff for a good player.
Lord, here's my bag of
bench
novels
for your tight end.
It's like the bag of books you want to give.
I mean, really, let's be honest.
I'm fine with
Pearsall
and
Rico for McBride. The rest is nonsense.
Yeah.
All right, next up here we've got TT. This looks like a droid from Star Wars, right? Like TTV3K. Lamar or Daniel Jones this week? Well,
I
obviously
don't
Lamar
think
if he
Lamar
plays.
plays, considering
But
he's
Daniel
not
Jones,
practicing. So Daniel
he's
Jones.
got to start practicing tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow, Thursday limited at the very least. He needs to get a limited in Thursday. I don't care about Wednesday.
Are they playing? It provides. It was.
What does Are They Playing say about him yet? Or is there not enough data?
Oh, we don't have the first practice reports of the week. Oh, well, because the official ones don't come out till Wednesday. I'm sure it's still 0. So
all right, let's go to the next question here. How do we feel about Woody after last night?
Not great because Nick Caley sucks. The fact of the identity of where this team is and who they are versus where Nick Caley thinks his team. Like Nick Caley thinks his team is a power running team. We're gonna slam it up the middle and we're gonna win those battles. Dude, have you not seen your offensive line? Do you not know what type of running back Woody Marks is? Dear Lord, it was bad. Horrible. Anyway. No, I don't feel good about Woody though, Dev.
All right, then. I have Goff and Love. Should I drop Love and pick up Flacco for week 8? Hell yeah. Let's have some fun.
Love's the score fantasy points. Flacco is. Keep saying it. It's true.
Have thrown in the towel. It is over.
The Fighting Aaron Glenn's.
They should just blow the whole thing up too. Just do the whole thing, get the 1 pick, start over.
They should.
I mean, I don't know if Dante Moore is the guy. I gotta be honest with you. Like, the only full game that I've watched of Dante Moore is the game that he lost against Indiana.
Do you think he comes out this year, though? Do you think he stays in school?
I think he comes out because Arch isn't.
Now.
Arch isn't.
No, yeah.
So
Arch is definitely not coming out.
He's definitely not coming out. Sellers is interesting. I like Mateer. Mateer is still the guy that I like the most, and he was trying to play through a thumb injury, which he should not be playing through. But he reminds me of
broken hand surgerized, and then he came back a week later.
Yeah, he had the black tape thing around the other thing. He's got that weird, good. And he played, and like the fact that he was even playing was stunning. Like you could see, he just couldn't throw the ball the way he wanted to. But like, he's a gamer. Like I told you, but Mateer healthy reminds me of like a Baker Mayfield light. He's that style of player.
Can't wait to see him. I think he'll probably be at Senior Bowl, so I'll be very excited.
Yeah, you would think. Should I sell Saquon for CMC or Jacobs in Dynasty?
If you can get Jacobs, I would take that just based off the youth, and you're going to get similar production. I wouldn't do
How far apart are they in age, though? Saquon and Jacobs.
Ooh.
I don't know if they're necessarily as far apart as you think.
Saquon is 28.
And Jacobs is 27.
Okay, well.
I thought they were closer. It's fair. Funny. Like
That's fair. I would rather take the track record of Jacobs with the health.
See, if I'm selling Saquon, what I want is I want Judkins in a pick. I want young running backs. I want Bucky Irving and a second rounder. Like that's the kind of deal I'm looking for. I'm not trying to move him unless I'm a win now team. It's fine. CMC Jacobs, they're going to help me more this year probably than Barkley will. But if I'm trading Barkley for future parts, I want future parts. I want
trade him for the asset that doesn't depreciate. Like trade him for picks. Get a first and a second.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that too. All right, next question up here. What do we have next here? Apologies, Seth. I don't know what happened here. I can't bring up the question. Big question. Here he goes. A big question from Braden Simmons. Big question. It's huge. 10 team
don't. I know what you were thinking about. I
have Lamar. Baker.
I know you well enough.
You don't know me.
I know.
Jay Williams, JCM, JSN, Tet, AJ Brown. Trade Lamar and Tet for Caleb Williams and Nico Collins. Why on God's green earth would you want to make that trade?
No. Braden, no. Braden, no.
Do we have that bro picture, Seth? Still, I don't know if that's loaded up here. Do we have the Welsh bro picture?
Oh, gosh.
I think his is bra, mine is bro. But I don't know. But that's what I give this question here.
No.
Kyler sucks. Do I drop him for T-Law or Penix?
I agree with you. Kyler does suck. And yes, drop it for another quarterback.
Yeah, but you can't play T-Law this week. And I'll tell you what, man. Penix is another bad game away from getting Cousins.
He could get Cousins this week. He's got a bruised foot. He might be out.
I heard this morning though that the plan is that he plans to play. The question is, will they say, maybe we give you a week off and kind of figure it out? Like I'm worried about that.
They haven't traded Cousins. Nobody's knocking on that door. So like you're keeping him for some reason. Like,
all right, let's play a game. You ready to play a game?
Okay, good. Yeah.
If you could put Cousins on another team right now, what team would you put him on that would make that team a playoff contender?
Arizona
That's
Cardinals.
not currently or on the bubble currently.
Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
The Arizona Cardinals. And I have thought about this, yes.
You were very quick on that.
Dude, I was thinking about it. I swear, I was thinking about it last week, and I was like, if the Arizona Cardinals just had competent quarterback playing, don't come at me with Jacoby Brissett. Like, no, he's a league average backup. Like, if they had competent quarterback play, a quarterback that could actually see the middle of the field and didn't care about video games more than he cares about football, they would be doing a lot more things. Like the fact that they took it down to the wire with the Packers is very commendable. The fact they're 2-5, they're a better team than that.
Would the Cleveland Browns be a playoff team with that defense?
I mean, you're not
the defense
wrong.
Is very good.
The defense is very good. The offense has pieces. You're not wrong, Joey.
I think that's another one that I would throw out there as like,
yeah,
you definitely. But those are the two. Those are definitely the two.
Yep, those are definitely the two. What about the Carolina Panthers? As bad as the NFC is, and I'm not saying the Panthers are good, but they're playing way better.
I don't think they're still good enough to be a playoff team, even with Cousins.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. If season ended today, would you keep for Dynasty Tet in the 4th, Rice in the 5th, and Mecca in the 6th? Well, it's not Dynasty.
Yes.
We're talking picks.
Well, I mean, that's all keeper stuff. But yes, I would be yes to all three of those.
Who would you keep though? If you only, how would you rank them? I mean, I would go Mecca, Rice, Tet. I would go reverse order there.
I would go Rice, Mecca, and actually, I would go Rice. Yeah, Rice, Mecca, and Tet. But Tet and Mecca are close. I
take a Mecca, Rice, and Tet.
I'm assuming Carolina gets a better quarterback this offseason, and dude, Tet is just a budding alpha. Like he's going to blow up with the league average quarterback play. He will.
Eagles defense going to crash again versus New York. Love from Australia.
I mean, if it depends on how healthy they are, but
maybe. I think we have the bro. Have you seen this picture I'm talking about? This picture of Welsh?
No, I have not seen.
All right, let's bring this picture up of Welsh, bruh.
You look so mad.
Seriously, it's like.
He looks.
This is what happens. This is the face you make when your air conditioner breaks in Arizona, and it's 127 degrees.
This is what happens when the 49ers lose 2 in a row. Dang.
This is what happens when Fred Warner's out for the year,
dude. And that needs to be on a T-shirt. I gotta say.
I would. Oh
dude,
my god, can we all get these made before the trip? We need to get that on
tank tops and wear them to the team trip.
I want to all get yes. I'm in for this 100%. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and I want to be a part of it.
Or get it on an apron, like a barbecue apron.
No, the T-shirts, and we all wear them, but we all wear them like under zip-ups, and then when we sit down for the meeting, we all unzip and we all have the brochure.
Oh, dude! All right, we're coordinating that. We're coordinating that.
We'll make that
Hope
work.
doesn't see this stream. We're coordinating that.
Extra large. Just order them. I'll send you my money. Take my money. You order a bunch of. You'll probably get a discount. Get a bunch. You, me, Erickson. Get one from Air.
Slack me that photo. I need that in my life. I'm doing it.
All right. You make up the things. I'll send you the money. I'll see you in January. All right, last one here from B Web. Picked up Goddard to fill in for Bowers last week, but I also have a second waiver. Do I use that for Gadsden? Yes. Use it for Gadsden because Gadsden has a chance to be
I can't stop tearing
more than what Goddard. We already know what Goddard is, which is going to be a couple occasional games, but Gadsden's put 2 games together that are very impressive. You've got Keenan Allen, who's 110 years old. You got QJ, who's banged up right now. You got a defense that the Chargers is not
scoring
great.
Touchdowns like that either, too, man. Like he is scoring touchdowns.
Chargers got to get their stuff together, otherwise the Denver Broncos are going to go past them. You gotta, I mean, like past them.
Seth,
right now it's
you might have to pull up those supers if Joey can't.
Yeah. All right. Last one. This is it. Now I said the last one was the last one. This is the last one. Lost Evans. Pick up Ridley, Shakir, Keon, Mims, or Pierce. God, Shakir.
Shakir long term. If you need a flex play this week, Mims.
All right, the AFC right now in the let's see, the Broncos are 5-2, the Chargers 4-3, Chiefs are 4-3. Man, that's going to be a tight division. That's going to be fascinating to watch. Also fascinating to watch. Don't forget is all the stuff over here at FantasyPros. So drop your comments, ring the bell till it goes ding, like this video, and you could win a new car. No, the TrophySmack Championship Trophy right here. You can get your names engraved there. It's very cool. Again, this is the Perpetual Fantasy Football Championship Trophy from TrophySmack. You could also download the Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook app today. Bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets, and Hard Rock Bet is the sponsors of our show. So please support our sponsors. Make your bets over at Hard Rock. It's a great app too. App is fantastic. And then last but not least, speaking of apps, download the Fantasy Pros app, Waiver Central, here to help you make all of your moves in week 8 and beyond. That'll do it for us. But the story of the game goes on. For Derek Brown, I'm Joey P. We'll see you next time, kids. Later. I can't wait for that t-shirt now. So excited. Bruh.
Dude, that
Bruh.
got me. That got me. By the way, yeah, we need to update the graphic for Waiver Central.
Yeah, I agree.
We don't want to pick up Hollywood Brown.
No.